Yep.
All right. Is it recording? And good. All right.
World Down Syndrome Day. As most of you probably know, Down syndrome is a very important part of my family. The reason is my little brother Carter was born with trisomy 21, also known as Down syndrome. I know one thing for sure, there is nothing down about Down syndrome. I would like to educate you on things you might not know about Down syndrome. I know a lot about Down syndrome from being a sister to Carter and going to the National Down Syndrome Convention, which is held all over the country, except for last year and this coming year due to COVID-19. There are many facts about Down syndrome that I could share, but I would have way too long of a speech. Feel free to ask me any questions about Down syndrome or Carter anytime. Down syndrome means that when Carter was first made, he had an extra copy of the 21st chromosome. He thinks that makes him extra special. I agree, sometimes. Most people with Down syndrome are short, stocky built, have similar face structures, and often have a single line on their palm. The thing I find interesting is that they look like each other, but they also look like their families. Some of the things that make it harder for them to do are his short, stubby fingers make writing and fine motor skills harder for him to do. He goes to occupational therapy through his step. Carter's really lucky. His physical skills are really good. Some really struggle to do daily activities. Carter really likes to do American Ninja Warrior, and we work really hard to hopefully make that dream come true someday. He has a ton of ninja stuff outside of our house. Speech is a very difficult thing for all people with Down syndrome. Carter has speech 4 times a week at school with Miss Maddox and 1 time a week in Mankato. He's had speech since he was 6 months old. Please take the time to listen to him and others who have Down syndrome, because their low muscle tone is a big reason their speech is poor. He signed up about 150 words or more before he started preschool. That's amazing. People with Down syndrome have many health issues like heart defects, stomach issues, neck issues, leukemia, alopecia, and the list goes on. One very sad issue is that 100% of them that live full life will get dementia, memory loss, or Alzheimer's disease. The good news is because people with Down syndrome all having this issue, the medical experts believe people with Down syndrome might become our heroes someday and solve the Alzheimer's disease. My parents have had Carter's blood donated to help for this to happen. People with Down syndrome learn slower, but that doesn't mean they can't learn. Carter and all people with Down syndrome can do whatever they want to do in life. Please don't ever use the word stupid, dumb, or retard because they are very hurtful words to people with Down syndrome and the people who love them. People with Down syndrome have the most loving personalities and never see bad in people. Imagine never saying bad things or thinking bad things about people. I met so many people and families with someone from the NDSC. I've been to every part of the USA to go to the National Down Syndrome Convention. I've learned so much at my brothers and sisters' conventions. Us siblings talk about Carter and our siblings. You should hear all the funny stories we tell in here. Carter loves to make people laugh, but please don't laugh at him when he's doing something he isn't supposed to do. Please be a good friend by teaching people with Down syndrome the right way, not the wrong way. Thank you. Any questions?
I have a question. When did they find out he had Down syndrome? Before he was born or after he was born?
After he was born.
So they didn't know it until then.
Nope.
I was born a little bit different. I had Down syndrome. This means I had to work really hard to keep up my friends. I had a big heart and never seen God in people. My mom said I was born to make people smile. I think I'm pretty good at it. I do feel really bad if people or mean to me or treat me different. Help me be the best I can be. May your friend Carter.
What kind of jobs does Carter do around the house?
Oh boy. He, well, we have animals. And when we go outside at my grandma's and grandpa's house, he stays in with my grandpa. His jobs are to feed and water our dog. And help me take care of the animals. Yes. What's your favorite animal?
Cats.
Yes. What's your favorite color?
Orange.
Carter, what's your favorite sport?
Baseball.
So if there's one thing we should make sure we know about Carter, what would that be? What, you know, when we see Carter, obviously he'll give all of us a hug or a high five. And sometimes he can be a little aggressive without realizing that.
Yeah, my really best advice is to tell him to be a little nicer and a little more gentle when he does that. Yes?
This is a question for Carter. Do you ever feel different about someone else being mean to you? Like you're a different person than them?
Carter? You hear it?
Yeah.
Do you feel different if
Yes.
people are being mean to you?
No.
Where's your favorite place that you've gone so far for your convention?
My favorite's probably California. What's yours, Carter? Do you like Florida, Texas, California?
California.
Okay. So anybody else have any questions?
Carter, can you ride a bike?
Probably.
Huh?
Yeah.
Carter, who's your favorite Ninja Warrior?
Kevin Bull.
Who's that?
Kevin Bull. He is a guy with alopecia, an American Ninja Warrior, and Carter really likes him.
Carter, is there anything else you want to tell everybody?
A couple more questions.
Yes, Levi?
If you had to eat one
My class,
for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Carter, what would it be?
Carter, my class wants to know, what do you do with your free time? What do you do for fun? What do you do for fun, Carter?
What do you do at home?
Financial Warriors.
What does that mean? Play Ninja Warriors? What does that mean?
We have like obstacle courses outside, and he calls our obstacle courses stage 1, and he wants stage 2. Yes, Cindy?
How old are you gonna be when you wanna try to go into Ninja Warrior?
He actually has been trying. Emma?
What's your favorite thing about yourself?
Carter, what do you like the most about you? What do you like most, buddy?
Oh, we have.
I'd
I
say
can't- My class wants to know, Carter, who's your favorite sibling, Riley or Hannah?
Well,
Good answer.
I like my, I like my mom and dad.
Politician.
Question. How does it feel when you think like, is it different than other people?
I would say for him,
Yeah,
not Carter. How do you feel when you think? Do you get mad at yourself? Are you happy when you think?
My happiness good. I'm happy.
Any other questions? Okay, I'll start reading the book and yeah. The book's called The Best Worst Brother. My brother Isaac was not like other little brother. He was worse. I liked him better when he was just a baby. I held him and he just sat there looking up at me, smiling like a baby, shampoo, and making sweet baby sounds. Now he's almost 3, and when I tried to hold him, he just kicks and screams and wants to get down. When Isaac was a baby, I helped my mom feed him smashed bananas. I made sounds like an airplane and flew it in the spoon into his mouth when he was open. Now he sits in his high chair and spits out all his food and throws it all over the floor. Yuck! When Isaac was a baby, all I had to do was sit around and act goofy and make him silly faces, and he'd laugh until he got hiccups. Now, nothing makes him happy. He loves to play, and I try to play with him too, but he wants to have him all to himself. If I ever want to build something, he will just knock it down. My dad said, Isaac will be too fun to play with again someday, but I'm tired of waiting. I think he acts mean because he can't talk yet, so I'm trying to teach him how to talk. My mom said it will be easier for him to use sign language to teach him how to talk. When I play blocks with Isaac, I hold one up and make the sign please. I say, please. Can you say please, Isaac? He never does. I give him the block anyway and make the sign thank you. I say, thank you. Can you say thank you, Isaac? He never does. Last night, I helped a block and made the sign please and said, please. Isaac, grabbing the block. I made the sign for thank you and said thank you. Isaac spit at me and pushed me away. I stood and yelled, I give up. Then I stomped up to my room. My dad came to me later and to tuck me in, and he said, Emma, you can't get so mad at Isaac. He'll never learn to talk, I said. Remember when Isaac was born and we talked about all the things he would be able to do someday? I nodded. When we did agree to be patient, exactly, said my dad, kissing me on the forehead. He'll learn to talk when he's ready. I don't want to wait, I said. My dad smiled and turned the light off. Big sisters never do. Today was open house at my classroom. My mom and my dad came with Isaac. Some of the other kids had younger brothers or sisters too, but they couldn't talk. I was afraid someone might ask why Isaac couldn't. Miss Becker came over to my family. She held a plate of cookies and Isaac there tried to grab some from her. I felt my face turn red, but Miss Becker just smiled and said, Isaac, are you hungry? Wait, I said, look at Isaac. Isaac was holding his hand on his chest, trying to move it in a circle. Please, he's trying to say please. I helped him do it right. Good job, Isaac, said my mom. Good job, Emma, said my dad. Miss Becker gave Isaac a cookie and he took a bite. Then he put it in his hand on his chin. I jumped up and down. He's trying to say thank you. Then, of course, Isaac threw the rest of the cookie at Miss Becker and it hit her in the head. My mom and my dad turned red, but Miss Becker was laughing. That is just why my little brother wouldn't have done at that age. I wondered, Isaac, like another little brother? No way, he's better. The end.
Hey Carter, did you want to tell them about any of the pictures on your board?
Okay, so we'll start on my board. So this is a picture of Carter being a big goofball. This is Carter at my grandma's and grandpa's riding his Carter mobile. These are all the people that love Carter a lot and went to the Buddy Walk every year for Down syndrome awareness. This is Carter's first girlfriend he kissed at a Down syndrome awareness convention. Never seen her since. It was so funny. And then this is Carter and me in California in 2017. And the girl Carter liked, her name was Emily, and he called her Memily because he couldn't pronounce the E. Put it in your book. This is Carter's friend he met in Texas at the convention. He also had Down syndrome. You can see they look a little similar. And his friend's name was Aaron. We ran 3.1 miles on March 21st for the virtual Down syndrome awareness run. And I was trying to be goofy and I put socks on our dog. My family pushes me to do the best I can do. I push myself to keep up. And this is Carter paddling in a kayak in Yellowstone Lake because we went kayaking there this past summer. These are his cousins and my cousins, Allie and McKaylee. Allie advocated for Carter by doing a speech in 2nd grade this year. This is Carter's zip line. He can do anything. All people with Down syndrome can do anything they want to do if they work hard at it. And these are the people that think of Carter. They work really hard to make him the best he can be. Thank you, Tyler, Miss Prunny, Tina, Miss Clow, and everyone else who cares about Carter so much.
I have one more question for you.
Yep.
If there's from us, when we, with you growing up with Carter and knowing that he was not the same as other siblings that you knew your friends had, what was the toughest thing for you to figure out about Carter?
My toughest thing was probably like him being a goofball, embarrassing me around my teammates at gymnastics. Really, that's my biggest thing, him embarrassing me when he's doing something he isn't supposed to do.
But he talked, just like in the book, he talked later, all of the things
Yep.
happened later.
Actually, when he started preschool, he seen other kids talking, and he just started talking when he started preschool because he seen other kids and he wanted to start talking. Yes, Emma?
I don't like, is there anything Carter can do that's like something that like really rare that people can do?
To me, Carter can do whatever he wants to do. And I mean, it will take him more time, obviously, but he'll do whatever he wants to do in life. Like, get a driver's license. Might scare us a little, but he'll get it. Okay, so Carter wants me to tell you guys that, so my gymnastics coach, he's John Jansen, and Carter and him are really good buddies. And he kind of wanted me to bring it up for some reason. I don't know why, but it's just Carter, so.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. He's working hard. He's amazing.
Oh, yes, he brings that up all the time.
Oh,
Hey, Carter, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Farmer.
I've never heard him say that one before.
Really?
Yes, Levi?
Is there something that he can do that normal people can't? I mean, like,
You know what I mean? Yes, I know what you mean. I mean, yes, there is. He can be, like, I know a lot of people can be stubborn, but when he gets mad, which you don't see often, he gets mad. He's only gotten mad at me a few times.
Yeah.
So, yes,
Carter, this is for you. Are there things that Hannah makes, does that make you mad?
oh boy. So, do I make you mad on things?
Oh boy.
Oh, what's one of the things I made you mad on yesterday? Oh, I was riding his hoverboard when I had my own hoverboard because he unplugged my hoverboard. And he literally came down there and pushed me off of his hoverboard and started yelling at me.
Imagine that. Do you react back or do you just?
No, I just kind of leave him alone.
You know, punching you out, they punch you out too.
Okay, I say this is good for now.
I think we're good. Yep. Well, thank you very much.
Yep.
Thank you,
Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Thank you, Carter. Good job.
Let's turn off. Good job, Carter! Good job,